Yeah,
That pass.
Hendrik, Vega, they're not here. Speeden's not here. Yeah.
What's a good slider?
Like a 5 or 4.
Yeah, like 5, 4, 5, 6. He can run about
Let's see.
there.
So
6 is probably a bit too loose in the long run.
I mean, it really depends
Depends on
on
how
the
well you
driver.
can manage
Yeah.
it.
I'm pretty sure everyone besides
I'm gonna try a
Speeden in the
5.
top 10
Actually,
have last
4,
place
there's no
points.
stages.
Are getting last place points. So.
2 times tire wear, what the hell?
Oh yeah, but it is 2 times higher, so 5.
But it is 84 laps, so like,
yeah, you don't.
yeah,
I don't want to make it saving because it is.
Fair enough. Well,
saving.
any race can be turned into saving depending on what
'Cause I'm
happens.
getting
Yeah,
sick
but
of
like
tires
we're probably not going to get a caution.
Good
It
old
is
car
saving
store
off the
racing.
bat. I'm gonna unpause it. I'll let the time run down and then leave. Can I get invites so I can join back?
I gotcha.
Okay. There. Unless someone says they can make it in the next 5 seconds.
I can make it.
I don't.
Hey, I
Oh,
can
Rico
make it.
Dowdle to the Panthers.
So check. I have a lot of invites.
For Jonathan Brooks.
I'm still getting invites. Alright. Get your sliders in. I'm pausing it and leaving. Yeah. Trying to wait.
Tell me to lock in. Tell my Wi-Fi to lock in.
Okay. Now I need to go find the stream on YouTube so I can put in the race broadcast because I forgot to do that like a billion times. There, live, Texas. X, share. Copy link. Go here. Oh. I thought Moose put it in last place points, but he didn't.
Maybe.
Oh, what did AJ just post? My little brother was surviving cancer was a class. Super F.
Manu leads us to the green. We are underway in Texas for the lowest attended race so far this season.
So, is it 2 cars for caution? Since it's 5?
Yeah, we'll do 2 off the start, and then once it gets a little strung out, we'll do like 1 with contact.
Alright.
Manu leads as they go down the turn 3. Two Dog on his back bumper. Oh, he gives him a
Oh,
little
the boom
shot.
scoot, 2 Dog.
Who's gonna lead the first lap? Two Dogs got the
Let's go, Unk is
advantage
crazy.
into the trial hole. Two Dogs gonna lead it. Hide and speak to the inside. He backed off though. Manu's still hanging on the outside. Oh, Two Dogs in the wall.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Trouble!
Oh, wrong way.
Oh man.
On lap 2 is crazy.
Now
That's
that
my
we
bad.
lost the car, basically, I'm going to bring it down to one with contact.
No.
Well, that sucks for him.
Freddie, you missed the race by like 2 laps.
No!
You can get you got last place points though for showing up to the party. So
Can you all let me
Texas is
lead
one of
10
my
laps
good
and y'all can
tracks.
pass me?
No, Isaiah, I need my 5 Winston Cup bonus points.
Well,
Oh man.
Zach sitting in behind Hines. Hines gonna lead another lap. He led the most here last season. He dominated that race and would go on to win that race.
Man, I can't believe everyone voted me that I was not going to lead 10 laps.
I
Well,
know.
I voted you yes for that.
I was so
Thank you.
I was so
Zach.
surprised
You're a real one.
because Hines led so many laps here last season. I think it
I
was
don't
like
think I don't think anyone Nicky picks the stats like you do.
well, yeah, obviously,
It's
because I'm like the
heartbreaking,
only
really.
one that has access
I
to
would've
season
won.
1 stats.
Ball's the Larry Mack of league racing.
I am. Oh, trying to make sure nothing's happening while I go and try
I was trying to
find...
give you room.
Heinz led
wall.
54 laps last season here. Hendrick led 22.
Who won?
Heinz by like, it wasn't by much, but yeah. I can actually check the interval because I had that down. Hold on. Heinz won by 0.8 over Grugger and a second and a half over Hendrick. And then Boger finished the lap down because Boger was doing Boger things.
Small, are you still depressed over my league yesterday?
Huh? No. I just kind of like thought about it for a second, then just ignored it and went back on to my daily
I think
life.
it would have been close to the end if it stayed green because I was catching you.
You were catching, but I was just making a lot of mistakes. If I got the rhythm down, I probably would have been good.
Probably, yeah.
I just need like 5 more
I think I
laps
should
to
have
get
stayed more in
rhythm
the
down.
first part of the race instead of the second part.
I ran a lot better when I was saving because I realized when I started the push I was like really like messing up and missing every corner, so I was like, yeah. Heinz leads another lap. Zach, I'm pretty sure led the last one, but Heinz leads this
Yeah, I
one.
had led the
Two-dog in
last two
grass.
before, but
Orange Constant chilling out, and Marno, he enters turn 1. He's
Ow.
about 2 corners behind. Heinz leads another
So
one.
This is the one track that also has like 2 lanes.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite tracks to drive. It's very fun. And especially on the long run when the tires wear.
Yeah, because like I'm already playing with the throttle.
Yeah. Heinz kind of pulled away a tiny bit. I forgot to do the... Damn, I was supposed to do the other event. The one that has like the weird lighting. I like that. I like that one. I did that last
the weird
season.
what?
The weird lighting, like the
Oh, the one with like clear sky.
yeah, clear sky and like the light, well, like the sun down the front stretch. I forgot to do that one.
Oh well.
Damn it. Yep, back out. We need to change event.
Yep, get Freddy in here.
Damn it.
Change it.
Oh, man.
Orange just kind of falling off a tiny bit,
Oh,
and same with Two Dog.
Trouble.
Oh, contact. Heinz has not won a race this season. Here comes Two Dog. He
Two-Dog.
also hasn't won a race this
Dang,
season.
Going to the point. I see you.
3 wide. Zach in the middle though. Oh, contact, more of it.
Oh,
Oh,
the moon scoop.
3 wide. Two Dog almost loses it. Zach's gonna lead the lap. Now Heinz on the inside and Orange is right back in the mix. They all nearly wrecked it.
That's all the fun I needed for today. Now you can go finish last.
Heinz now has the edge in turn 3. Off of turn 4.
Holy side
He's still
draft
there.
mid-corner.
Contact.
Oh.
Who's gonna lead the
Oops.
lap? Heinz
I've
will
gotten a lot
by a
better at
decent
doing
amount.
that with the PS5.
I just want to
Yeah,
say,
that
Orange
side draft
sitting in behind
mid-corner was
Heinz.
insane.
Zach rolls it through
I'm
the
just gonna
center.
put
He's
this
gonna
out
lose a bit
there.
off exit.
I'm
Will he get the
stripes
runoff?
naked.
Oh,
No,
I'm loose, sorry.
contact. And Heinz,
Come
they
on,
will get
4 wide for
clear.
the lead
Orange
one.
sits back in behind. He's gonna settle in behind Two Dog. Now Zach right back to the bumper of Heinz. Off of 4, no, nothing happening yet. Heinz will lead another one. Zach looks to the outside. Does he try to peek low? No, Heinz got that blocked. How about in the turn 1? Heinz slides up a bit. Contact. Oh, Zach hit the apron. Here comes Two Dog to the inside. He's peeking. This battling's gonna bring Orange right back in the middle of it.
Dang it.
And Orange hasn't pushed one bit, unlike these 3.
Average
As he hits the
orange.
apron.
Alright, that should be 10 laps there.
Oh!
Yeah, it is. It's alright. Oh. Well, he's gone.
Listen, just saying.
No. Was that contact?
No,
he
he was
wrecked
by himself.
Oh.
No, I just got loose and lost it.
There, he's gone.
Is that a yellow?
No.
If one more collects,
Heartbreak.
I'll call it, but...
Crash into the wall, into the air.
It's literally what it
Dak and
felt like.
Isaiah, let's just make it a duty of not wrecking the rest of this race.
In the air.
As Orange goes to the grass! Wow!
This track, I don't get this track at all. My car's completely stable until 4, dude. Makes no sense. I hate this track.
Maybe you're just talentless, bro.
Yeah, you're right,
Texas
Freddie.
is
Oh,
But
an
he's
easy
still here
track.
dissing people.
Oh, I got loose there.
Yeah, same.
The cars are starting to get loose. The tires are starting
Maybe
to
I
fall
should have
off.
ran a 4. Possibly a 3.
Ooh,
I think when I get the
Questioning the
setup, it'll be
setup.
okay.
Zach ran about a lane higher than Hines off the corner, but Hines still leads the lap. Zach
Oh,
kind of
I'm a
sitting in
function.
behind, not really making a move yet. He entered a tiny bit low for a second. Hines rolls it through the center. Will Zach get the run off? And he also has draft. Not much,
No,
but he does.
not with low
Watch
draft.
out.
It's with 2 cars you don't have draft.
If you don't, never mind. Invisible draft. Zach sailed off into the corner.
Invisible draft. I'm done.
That's such thing in lowest draft. I don't know about low, but I'm pretty in lowest it is because like it won't show that you have draft, but you know you have draft because like you suck up to the car ahead. I think
need to
that's the
hook my
same with
controller
low
up.
too.
He's got to get that better response time.
These two pacing each other. It's like a marathon. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You gotta
Okay,
save
Lewis
your
Hamilton.
stuff.
Just like the good old days of NASCAR. Instead of this stage bullshit.
It,
I thought he was gonna say something. Oh, dude.
it is
Like it's good
also
old
like
days.
old NASCAR when we have weekday races.
NASCAR had that.
Yeah, like back in the 60s.
Oh. Well,
That's why Richard Petty
weekday
won
races in
200.
2020.
That's why Richard Petty won like 200 races because like
Well, yeah, the schedule was also crazy
the way
long.
I
And he had
just
no
got killed
competition.
in this dude type, the only
Richard
reason
Petty
I
was
killed
not
you
as
is
good as
because
he
you're
wa-
black.
I agree. David Pearson was better than Petty.
He
Let's
had
be honest.
competition. He had competition. They just couldn't show up to every race.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Pearson never
Yes.
ran a full-time
Oh,
season where Petty
shit.
ran like 20 of them.
Listen,
Oh, whoa.
just saying, if I
That got
raced back in the
close.
60s, I would have 6 wins.
6 wins.
I think I would have like 10 championships if I raced in the 60s.
Everyone's still in the race. No one
Alright,
is
we
left.
gotta be like Steven and like run 50 races
I'd
back to
either,
back.
bruh, I'd either have 6 wins or I'd flip and die.
Oh, Zach
That
looks.
sounds about right.
You thought
Yeah.
better of it though. Again, you gotta make it to that first pit stop, and really that's where the strategy starts. I mean, you can always see kind of guys saving their stuff, but we start to see the strategy play out once the first pit stop happens. If I would like to ask, how many laps until about pit stops?
I've got 10 on fuel. It's about to go to
yeah.
9.
So
I
about
just
My
hit
right rear
9.
tire ain't looking too good, though.
About 9
Low?
chill pits, maybe less, for people that have been not running in draft, or people that have tires wearing very bad.
Hines, what's your right rear?
33.
Mine's 34, so, you know, we're about even on that.
A lot of people could not make the race today. Boom got his PlayStation taken away. Hendrick was at
For
work.
how long it's gonna be taken away for.
Yeah. Boom's season is probably over from that, but his season was basically
Womp womp.
already over.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, he was raging every race anyway.
Yeah, Hendrick had work. Grega is moving. We don't know if he'll show up to Talladega. I think he will, but he has
Oh my
been moving
God.
the last couple days, so he has not been able to get online.
Let's hope he has better Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I mean, Grega always started in the whole 67 back, and he's not gonna lose much, but he will lose a bit.
Dog can move houses but can't buy a PS5.
Facts. Well, he's getting a downgrade, I've heard, so.
Oh.
Fuck. Ugh.
Downgrade.
Zach in the wall, that's gonna lose him touch of Hines. He's not gonna be too far back. It's just
I mean,
Gonna give Hines a
I
lot
would've
of
made the
breathing
race
room.
if I didn't have to fucking blow up a preschool. Sorry. fine.
I want this first pit stop.
The driver's starting to want the fresh tires. Some may like it with the tires worn, some may not. Really depends on how your car is set up. Is it set up for the long run, short run, or how about right in the middle?
Reagan in the middle.
Hey,
I
Deegan's
like
here.
anything loose. I like anything loose.
Okay.
Who just shut their brakes?
How much?
I heard that.
What's the gap between the top two?
Man, that's my dog snoring.
0.7.
Oh,
0.7.
Going down though.
Less than a second. Zach is starting to reel Hines in. What were you saying,
hey,
Deegan?
Deegan.
That's
Calm
fine.
caution.
As long as you're
when-
not noisy, then that's fine.
Listen, I got a real question for y'all. You know, whenever y'all york it, how to know? Wait, hold on. Whenever y'all york it, do you like leave your friends on the mic? You know,
Why?
Oh my god.
How many laps till pit
Why are you
stops?
even
You
asking
know?
this?
How many laps you guys have on field left?
3.
3, so we
4.
should see pit stops probably
I-
starting next lap, if not starting
you
the
know,
lap
I
after.
can't say his
Sorry.
name, but
Just saying, I raised my hand.
I love sneezing mid-corner.
Well, no, he did wreck, but he's not far behind Orange, as in like time. Like you can see him
God,
in.
I'm so
when you look
cooked.
at
I'm never
Orange,
gonna be able to get a
Not,
job.
he's not close yet, but
Gonna
maybe
have
at
to
the end of this
work-
race, this could
I'm
be a
gonna have to
battle
work
if
as the
Orange
male
doesn't speed
stripper
or
on the corner.
Monu doesn't
God
speed.
fucking damn it.
And Two Dog, when he said he was gonna run
Ooh.
last, he was not lying.
That was a fun one off for huh?
Something happened off 4. I didn't catch it because I was talking about
Hines
Two
got a
Dog.
little loosey goosey.
Oh. Yeah, Zach kind of really him in a bit. Yeah, Hines really kind of starting to struggle. We're seeing it. They're struggling and they
I
haven't
do
even
want
been
some
pushing that
wing
much.
stop
Imagine
right
how
now.
much you'd be struggling
am.
if you pushed a lot.
And I just
Oh.
killed my pit crew.
Oh,
Two Dog around
Alright.
again.
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 19 this time.
48 this time.
Okay. If a
67
car wrecks
dead.
on the lead lap, I
Oh.
will.
Lovely.
call it. Oh, Hines in the wall. Zach gives
Oh,
him a
the
shot.
boot and scoot.
Hines is in this time.
Going
I know
Bill.
that. I don't know about Zach. Will he go?
Oops.
Oh, they're both slowing down. They're both coming in. Is Orange staying out? Yes, he will. Orange is gonna lead a lap.
Unbelievable. I sputtered.
You sputtered? How?
Yep. I guess I mean, I've been leading burning gas.
Orange, this was his second race with a lap led. I'm pretty sure that was his second lap that he's led all season. I can check that.
no, I let it Martinsville,
I think I forgot
Vegas.
to tighten the car. I'm done.
Oh yeah, you did. Wait, hold on.
Wait,
you
how
only
did
have, like,
Orange
5
lead
laps
at
left.
Martinsville? That's unbelievable.
Yeah, that was Orange's
What's merging the rules?
Mo Jaffa 2.
Nice.
Yeah, that was Orange's third lap led. This will be his fourth when he comes across the line.
Skibbity toilet.
Um,
Skibbity toilet.
Zach got out ahead of Hines. That's gonna be very interesting when they come out of the pits. How is this gonna stack up? They should be right on each other like they have been all the way so far. Monu rejoins. I think he pit on the same lap as them. Is Monu still going or
One lap before. He
one lap
pitted
before?
one lap
Oh, yeah.
before. Everybody.
Just need to. Monu pitted one lap before doing the opposite strategy that he did at Chicago when he pitted one lap later. Here is Orange and Two Dog coming out of the pits, Orange being Monu's teammate. They should rejoin here. Orange is gonna have 2 laps on him. But Monu will have the track position. That will be something we can cover later in this race and later in the run once this starts to play out. Monu has really reeled in these guys up ahead. He wrecked early, but he is putting up a good pace. He might become a threat later in the race. He does have one lap older tires though, so that might be an issue. But if these two keep battling hard and putting each other, well, and keep hitting the wall and almost wrecking it, then maybe that will be, maybe Martin will catch up. No one is completely out of this besides maybe Two Dog. With the caution, he's not out of this.
Shut the hell up.
Huh?
Zach now, Zach is still leading.
Link
He's been
hasn't
leading
raced
since
this
the
track
pit
in 3 years.
Yeah, Hines able to run a tiny bit lower. Oh, Zach almost hit the wall. Will Hines try to make
really
a
wasn't
move?
that
Will he
close.
try to pace himself? It kind of looked like it from that camera angle that we got. No move. Hines closes up off of the exit of the corner. He P-tied for a second.
Yeah, I made it so my car was better on the longer run.
Yeah, Hines now seeing the opportunity to take the lead and lead more laps. These two fighting to lead the most laps. These two are the only ones that can lead the most laps, I'm pretty sure. By this point in the race. Hines led that one, but Zach is hanging on the outside. Zach's been probably one of the only cars that I've seen hang on the outside for a long portion of time as we're riding on board with him.
It just looks like Arca, right? There's a halfway caution.
Hines is now clear. However, Zach got a better exit. He's still there. Will he try to side draft? Yes, he will. As they enter turn 1, who will send it? Oh, Zach entered a little too close on Hines' quarter panel, which really hurt him, but he's going to try to switch back. He got to the inside. He's barely there. And Hines has to give him the space. And these two are really battling. Off of turn 4, look out. No one got loose yet. Zach led that one. Hines was fighting back on the outside though. In the turn 1, Hines drives it in, trying to stay on the outside. He's not able to, but he gets to run back off the corner. It looked like he hit the back bumper of Zach. He's still there though. No, he's not. He was peeking for a second. He still is. Zach led that one. Hines on the inside now. They are about even in the turn 1. Hines has the advantage with the lower lane, but Zach will get the run off the corner. Yes, a bit. He will. Will he drive it into the next corner, or will he sit back and try to wait for a slot to open? Or a spot to fit his car on the bottom?
I do this shit for shits and giggles.
Hines led that one barely. These two are really battling. We've seen a lot of great battles this season. Boom vs. Hendrick. We saw Zach, Hines, and Hendrick battle at Chicago. And we saw Hines vs. Hendrick at Chicago. Yeah, and Cody and well, Dizzy and Zach at Chicago also.
Somebody wreck.
Yeah, Hines and
me and
Hendrick
Hines
at
almost did.
Martinsville.
Listen, buddy, if I was in there, I would have wrecked the whole
Can you just
field.
hook a right? Going through the travel?
Oh, you say hook a right?
Yeah, hook a
Michael
right.
McDowell simulator.
Orange has the
Yes.
fresher tires than Marner. I don't know if he'll catch him, but he has gained a tiny bit. If they do, will
Oh,
they
it's
work
always
together to
tires
try to bring
now.
themselves back up here? They're not too far out of it, and especially knowing there's still a decent amount left in this race. We're not even halfway. Talking about halfway.
Microwave ovens.
What lap is it on right now?
42 out of 84, so about we're midway.
Midway now. They still have about, what's that, 1 pit stop, 2 pit stops?
One pit stop.
1 pit stop from here on out. It will be the money stop unless we get a caution late in the race. We got a couple cautions here last season due to Bogu being Bogu. But nothing affected the end of the race, really, Heinz still ended up winning the race by a decent amount. However, unlike that race, he is being challenged this time on the inside. Nope, Zach goes back up to the outside and thinks better of it.
Real question, can somebody flip over the catch fence? Kill all
Still
the
getting
fans,
too
please?
loose on exit.
Okay.
Oh. Zach was able to exit a little bit lower, didn't get anything out of it though. He's on the back bumper, Heinz, backs off a tiny bit. Maybe trying to get a run off the exit. Let's see. He does get a bit. Heinz got a little bit loose. Zach there. Heinz gonna lead the lap. Zach's at his quarter panel though. He'll drive it in on the outside.
Out.
Nothing coming out of that
Oh
though.
my god.
Tried to switch back. Couldn't do that. He settles back in. Oh, they're both washing up the track. It looked like Zach scraped the wall. I don't know if that actually happened.
Yes.
But, good. The cameras were
No,
not
I more
lying.
hit it than scraped it.
Good old dirty air.
Yep.
Sometimes you want to
Subtle,
exit
but it's
high
still
off
there.
of turn 4 to not hit that bump in the middle of the track that sends you almost spinning. So sometimes you get too high though, you hit the outside wall and that can lose you some time.
Oh shit.
If you're
That's an
unlucky,
effort.
it can wreck you, but most of the time it doesn't. Ooh,
Well,
Heinz hit it
Heinz
again.
hit it too.
I didn't hit it. I might have scraped the corner panel, but I still have my speed.
Coin half, you're right.
On my screen, you like scraped it. It wasn't much,
God.
but-
I qualified to pull the coin half, you're right.
Yo, what track is H&N?
Daytona.
Mid league.
Daytona?
Yeah, I might just skip that race because I have to do Hennessy anyways.
That-
so.
That's an easy win.
Oh yeah, Hennessy. Xfinity's
What do you mean that's
tonight.
an easy win?
I got a race tomorrow.
It's Daytona. Just like how Texas is an easy race. Like, if I race in Texas, bro, I'm winning. Easily.
Daytona.
Yeah, Heinz has pulled out a little bit of a
I
gap.
think Zach just might
Zach
have
kind
busted.
of, when he hit the wall, he fell back a bit. He's kind of wheeling back in, but
No, I hate Daytona to be honest.
I do too.
I
Holy
hated it
terrible
because of the
corner.
drivers that race, but other than that, it's pretty easy.
Zach got a better corner that time. Heinz just got a little too high, and that really helped Zach. I think the pacing yourself
those are the
kind
drivers
of
I'll be
has
racing.
gone away from these two. They've been almost full-on battles since they got off the pits. Zach
My
led
throat.
off the pits, now Heinz currently leads. As we are getting close to the end of the line. Whoa, Zach got loose. That's going to lose him more time.
I don't know how I'm getting more loose off before this time when I adjusted it to not
One-
do that.
There are two cars I see getting closer to these two, and that's the two OCR cars. Slowly but surely reeling these guys in. Manu obviously.
No, they're not.
They're not. They're losing like
Oh.
a tenth every couple of laps.
It looked like they were first.
They gained when we were battling, but when we're single file now.
That makes sense because Manu's on older tires. And talking
Hey,
about Manu, he had a
when
huge
Heinz and
moment
Zach
off the
come,
two.
come let me, I'm pitting on the high line, alright? Gotta pull my
Oh.
coin half.
Yeah, I'm wrecking them.
Where is Two Dog? Hold on, let's go
Among
and
Us?
find Two Dog. Let's go on a quest to find Two Dog. He's in turn 1.
God, that quest is crazy.
Heinz still leads. Ooh, Zach, he keeps getting a better exit off of turn 4 than Heinz, but hasn't really put it to good use yet. He has reeled them back in though. Will they start battling again? How many laps on fuel? Oh, they both got
9.
loose.
I got 9.
9. Heinz got more loose though. Will one of these guys try to get off sequence from the other? Will they try to stay on the same strategy? We don't know. The two
Speed
RCR
of the
cars
off
behind are
sequence here.
on the opposite strategies of these two up ahead.
It's NASCAR Heat 5. You gotta run long as much as you can.
You can undercut, like one lap.
Yeah, it's stupid though.
I
What?
don't know. Maybe
Stop
you want
yelling
to.
at me.
Maybe you want to be on a different
The
strategy.
only
perhaps?
reason why undercut would be good is if you're behind by a significant amount. If you're battling the car, you want to pit either after them or with them.
True.
I learned that the hard way. I could have won a Hennessy race against Heredia if I didn't have to pit before him.
Yeah. I was keeping on pace with Hennessy and Noah, Richmond.
Medici, bro.
And then Heredia got poked because he got sent to the back and then drove through the field, like literally through the field, and got poked. And then so it was me and Shake, and we had like a photo finish, and I won.
I had a photo finish with Don Gitos one time at Richmond. That was fun.
Cheetos.
Yep.
Zach lost a little bit off before.
No.
Orange just lost a lot of time.
We need a calm caution, five wide restart.
Yep.
Five.
I agree.
Hey, Heinz,
lit.
look it right.
It really looked like they were pitting for a second.
How?
Because Heinz exited the corner low.
They
Gonna
left
get low,
loose gas,
low,
driver.
low.
And Zach just running a tiny bit
Somebody
lower.
got
We're
that
talking
apple
like
bottom jeans,
a
blue
tire width lower.
fur. The whole club looking at her.
But that much lower can be a difference. We see it again here. Heinz not completely on the bottom. Zach pretty much on the bottom.
Oh, my arm is itching.
My arm itches.
This race has been entertaining, but
Apron.
definitely there's not many other battles besides these two here, as Heinz has a
Freaking
huge
arm.
moment,
I'm battling me in the grass, bro.
and Zach's getting hit by two dogs that he's battling in the grass. And off of 4, who's gonna get it? It's gonna be Zach.
Contact!
In CNASCAR here, a couple of years ago, Orange and Hendrick had a great battle. Hendrick on the outside of Orange, and they battled for about a couple laps, like 3 or 4 laps, and Hendrick ended up victorious by not much. I don't think it was. I think it was by like a half a car length. These two still side by side. Whoa, Heinz got a little too high. Oh, at the line, Zach barely.
Brennan Poole, first career victory at Talladega.
Nope, it's called back.
Ooh, Heinz got a better exit. Does he get too high though? No, he did it basically perfectly. He's gonna clear Zach on the outside.
Little does he know I backed off.
Okay. Wait a minute, my moment.
Fuel's gotta be low, driver. Let's pit this lap.
I might sputter again.
Alright, Skibbity, I'll be right back.
You might sputter?
Yep.
Manu's
Are you
in the
pitting
pits.
this lap?
That means these guys
Yep.
are pitting.
Huh. Okay.
Zach might go a lap later, is what I'm hearing. Heinz has to pit this time. He's about to sputter, he said. Let's see. One of the trickiest pit entries. We talked about this at Chicago and how that was a tricky pit entry. This is probably trickier. Zach's gonna lead the lap as Heinz got in the pits pretty cleanly, it looked like. Orange obviously staying out. Man, I scrolled through cameras too fast.
I might start sputtering entering, but it's okay.
Manu was in the pits.
Shit,
when
I'm sputtering now, damn it.
Zach is sputtering. That's going to lose him time, but he is going to have fresh tires. How will that matter? Sputtering shouldn't be too bad if he doesn't screw up the pit entry here. He has got it down the pace speed. How about Orange? Does he pit this time? Yes, he will. Looks like Orange slowed down a little too early. Two Dog just... Oh, I thought Two Dog left. Heinz is coming out of the pits now. We'll see how he joins out compared to Mona, who's going down the
I
front
didn't,
stretch right
I
now.
didn't lose that much time.
I
so.
went too fast.
Two Dog spends the pits. Let's see. Mona's gonna be... Ooh. Monu's gained a lot of time with the undercut. Don't think he'll be enough though. Oh, yeah, Hines isn't up to speed yet, and Monu's already there. How will Zach join out? That's the real question. We see Hines, the orange dot, as he comes into turn 1. Zach getting back up to pace speed. Hines will get past him, but by how much? How will he join out compared to Manu? Here comes Hines by. Manu's in the distance. He's closing. Into turn 3. Zach's gonna rejoin just ahead of him, but these two all separate almost evenly. It's gonna be a 3-way battle for the win. And coming out of the pits, that is Two Dog.
Oh, tire blue, hook it right.
Manu is.
Oh, he almost did it.
Yeah, he almost did.
He almost did it to Manu. Manu's had an amazing drive to get back through to get back up to these guys. After wrecking early, we thought his race was over, but here he is, not too far behind. He needs them to battle.
Oh
though.
yeah, this thing feels nice. Oh yeah.
How many laps to
There
go?
we go. 21.
21.
23.
Yeah.
It's going to be. We're gonna be at the end of the tire life for these guys by the time we end the race. So we'll see how that goes. We basically have a full stint here, almost a full stint.
Off by like 8 laps.
Yeah, but basically a full stint.
Yeah,
Marner's
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 compared
gonna
to
be
my
looking
tires,
in the
they're cooked.
distance, but he does need them to battle. If they don't battle, he is going to be locked in the third, which is still a good
Left in,
result.
boys.
He got 4th at Chicago last week, and here he's looking to do one better.
Hey, Orange, can I
However,
wreck
he
you?
is hoping for a win. Talking about doing one better, Zach led 80 laps at Martinsville and came up short. He got 3rd in that race because Hines, the car ahead of him, and Hendrick saved, and they had a photo finish of their own, being the closest
And
finish
I also
in
sped on the
Wingstop
pit. I would have
history.
run the race if I didn't speed.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
I can't believe I sputtered coming out of.
I
like,
don't know how
100
you
feet
saved that much
towards the
fuel in
line.
such a short amount of time.
I mean,
And
I
still almost finished out at Hendrick. That's crazy.
Manu is in his 2nd start in the league.
had to save more
Hines,
gas than
Hines,
Cade,
the winner
and I had
last
to try
season,
to stay
has
ahead
not
of him.
won a race this season, but he won here last season. And Zach, he not win last race, but he did win last week at Chicago. The last time we went to a mile and a half, and last Wednesday.
Come here, boy.
Zach has closed up with the fresher tires. He does have the advantage, but it's probably going to be a battle unless Zach can get away from Hines, which I highly doubt.
Yeah, Marner's 2 seconds back for me now.
Manu gave it everything he got. It's still not over, but it is starting to look very tough. Zach trying to make a move around the outside. He's got the tires too. No, he does not have the car to yet. How about off of 4? We noted that he's been better than Hines off of 4. He gets the run. Not enough of a run to make a move yet. Will he set up in the turn 1? He's peaking high. He is there. He's going to settle back in. No, he's going to go to the outside. Oh, he goes a little high. Oh, outside wall. Got very close. Now he's got the run down the backstretch into turn 3. They are almost they're almost evenly side by side. A little bit of contact that's going to send Zach up the track. This is the type of battling that Manu needs to bring himself back into the race. Two Dog looking distance. He is, I'm pretty sure, 2 laps down.
Only 2.
Zach tried to peek to the inside. Hines had that pretty much blocked until now. Zach is peeking. Will he force a move? Will he settle back in? No, he settles back in. However, Hines, he got a little too low. He almost hit the apron. Now here comes Zach off of turn 4. No move. Hines still leads.
Hines has most laps led, right?
Yeah, probably.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hines, 2 years in a row. Well, not 2 years. 2 seasons in a row. is going to lead the most laps at Texas? Will he go back-to-back and win at Texas?
No. I don't think so, to be honest. Zach's just got so much extra grip than me.
If Hines wins, this would be his 5th career win, which is half of Hendrick's. And that would tie him with Grega for 2nd on the all-time wins list. Zach, this would be his 2nd. Last season, there was only really 3 guys that won. This season, we've already had 5. I'm pretty sure. No, we've had 4. Hendrick last race was the first person to win 2 races this season. Zach on the outside, off of 4. He gets the run. He's not going to lead the lap, but he is going to be in a good spot coming to turn 1, trying to get the arc. Does he sail off into the corner? Yes, he does. He is even with Hines. Losing a little bit. Does he get the run off? Yes, barely. Not that big of a run, but it's going to get him right to the door.
I messed up the
A little
entry.
bit of lift. He's a little too high. Will he get the run off, though, to continue this battle? Yes, he will. It's not that big of a run off, but it keeps getting bigger. Into turn 1, he goes to the outside. He's going to sail it off into the corner, hanging on the quarter panel of Hines. Hines gets clear contact.
Oh, shoot.
He thought he was clear.
I don't want to.
Hines
I
lifts
let
a
off
bit.
free. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You didn't need to.
And
Sorry,
this is just allowing Marno to get
Back
back
to
up.
Luke Roy. Give these fans something to watch, bro.
Marno
I
needs
didn't wanna
about
win
one
like
more
that.
of that moment to get back up here completely. They are almost in the outside wall entering 1. That's how big of an arc they're getting. Zach exiting a little bit higher. Could that be because Hines' car is a little loose? Yeah, Zach enters a little bit higher and just naturally runs a bit higher. And
Can
it
you get
helps
much
him for the
higher?
exit. There's not much you can run higher than what Zach's running, because pretty much if you run pretty much any bit higher, you'll just lose time. That's how this game works. That's how this track works. But you can run the outside if you want. Well, at least technically the outside, just the outside of a car. Oh, peeking. He is forcing his way in. There's a gap there. He hits the apron. They are still side by side. Off of turn 4. No one got really loose there. Hines is gonna pull clear, and oh, Zach's fighting back though. Hines led the lap into turn 1. Zach throwing it on in. Zach trying to pull him back with a side draft.
I'm
Contact.
loose.
Hines in the
lag.
wall.
What the hell?
No, it wasn't lag. I just got very
you
loose.
you lagged and got loose at the same time.
Hines got really loose. He's gonna have Marno. Will they be able to work together to get back up? We don't know.
Good win.
How many laps to go?
7.
7.
7 to go.
10.
There's gonna be 1 shot left. If there's even a shot left.
Oof, it's getting loose.
Let's see. Hines has gotta give it everything if he wants to win. Hines has had so many bad finishes this season. Vegas, he could have potentially won. He had everything where he wanted, but he spun into the pits, and then a couple laps later, Boom would get wrecked by Casey, causing a late race caution, which would bring a slew of cautions, and Hines would finish that race
9th.
8th. He would finish that race.
Oh, 8th?
Yeah. You
Wow.
finished 9th.
Oh, I thought I was 10th and 9th, but...
No, there's only 9 cars that race. And then Chicago, Hines was up there in the middle of the battle, but would end up finishing outside the top 5 after getting put in the wall late in the race, and he would end up finishing 7th place, 9 seconds back. Martinsville, he was so close. It was insanely close, but
We got a battle for 4th.
could not get it
I
done.
just can't win.
He led
I
15
can't win.
laps at
I
Martinsville.
can't win.
He led Hines led 4 laps at Chicago, and he led 7 at Vegas. He's led the most at Texas. He's got Manu behind him. Not a lot of time to work with. He doesn't have the tires to work with. And Zach probably has the better car.
Yep, I'm just staying at 0.8.
The gap stays at 0.8. How many laps to go?
3.
3 to go. Zach is 3 laps away from getting his second win. Hendrick Motorsports is 3 laps
Battle of the
away
Youngs over here for
from
last,
getting
and nobody
the
cares about
12th
bro.
race win. Zach could have potentially had 3 in a row. Vegas didn't really work out how he wanted. He wasn't really a main
Once
factor
I switched
in
to
that
the wheel,
race.
man,
But
things got a lot better.
Chicago, he won in a great battle with Dizzy in the closing laps. And then Martinsville, he led 80 laps and came up short with a speeding penalty and due to people saving. For reference, he put a whole lap on the field, but people saving ended up cutting off a stop for them, and Zach speeding lost them as he
Driver of
calculated
the
about
race has
9
to go to
seconds.
Marner. That's crazy. That how much he's
Yeah.
gained back.
What is
Yeah.
this? 2 to go?
White flag.
This is the white flag? Okay. Marner's
Points,
got up to
let
the
me
bumper.
by.
Hines, we'll cut to that battle for a second. Hines trying to
Okay.
block. Marner having a great rebound. He tries on the outside. Does he? No, he cannot do anything. Zach off of 4. It's gonna be his second career
That's
win.
crazy. Marner,
Another win on a Wednesday
older tires
for
than
Hendrick
me, almost
Motorsports
beat
and
me.
Zach. Zach wins. That's 3 in a row. Wednesday wins for Hendrick Motorsports, and Hines gets second. Marner third. Orange fourth, and Two Dog rounds out in 5th.
Damn it.
What a interesting race. Hines getting a little too loose with about 8 to go, cost him the race. And all the what ifs are pouring in.
Hup, hup, hup.
Invert the field, bro.
Pouring in. That is the second race in a row. The Hines came up so close. Just not enough. And
Why is my driver pitting?
Talladega is the next race on Saturday. That should be a very interesting one. I expect to see a lot of people today. The only reason we didn't get that many people was just, well, a lot of people had work and other things to do. Saturday, it's late Saturday,
They don't
so
want to watch Quinn
there's not
Hoff
many-
win, bro.
there's not many people working at that time. A lot of people have more free time, so we should see probably the same attendance, if not more, that
Best
we've had
girl
over the last
day,
couple
can't
of
make
weeks
it up.
at Talladega. Hines with the fastest lap.
Damn it.
What a race. What a finish.
That was some
Good
good battling,
win,
Hines.
Zach.
GG.
Yeah, really good.
Another good
I'm the
mile and a
real
half
one, bro.
race that we've seen. I would argue we've had 6 good races this season out of 6. And another mile and a half that I wouldn't say that had good racing. Yes, had good racing. I would say that. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream, and that will